Okay, guys, literature section. Everybody now has the selection in iBooks, right?
Yes.
So you're ready. And well, this is a selection from a book that is, the name is Rosa Parks' My Story. And I heard in the other group that you already read about Rosa Parks like in the 4th grade? Yes. Raising hands, what can you tell me? What do you know about Rosa Parks, Daniela?
That the white people don't let her be like
Doesn't in the past tense because that was long ago.
That
The white people
didn't let her like be in the same place they are, like on a bus or
in the same place or in the same only one.
No, in the same country or
In the same country, so they had to go to in the same places.
Yes.
White people, and sit properly please, white people and black people couldn't be together in the same places. When did this happen? When did this happen? Well, let's go back a little in context. What country are we talking about? The United States. Okay, and Daniela is telling us that white people didn't let black people be in the same places, right? When was that? 2 years ago, 10 years ago, when was that, America? From the 1800s until it extended for some time, no idea? The what? The 1900s. What do you know about her story, Natalia?
I read that one day she was in a bus and there was a white man in the front of the bus and he told her that she couldn't see in front because she was black.
Okay.
And Rosa Parks, like, she was tired and she said no.
That's a version, okay? That we are going to read another. Well, it is the same story, but her version. This is her story, so it is her version, and well, we're gonna read about it in the selection. What happened in the buses in the United States in that time? What happened in the buses? Similar to what Natalia said, Marcelo.
The black people sit in
the past tense, the black people sat
in the back
of the buses. So all buses, all public transportation was like assigned. Well, the seats were assigned. The front seats were assigned for the white people, and the back seats were assigned for the black people. Okay. And if a white person, let's suppose that all the white section was full. And let's suppose all the bus was full, and a white person got on the bus. What did they have to do, Humberto?
They get out one black people.
Not out of the bus, but the black person had to stand up and give his or her seat to that white person. Okay, so the preference was for whites. Okay, so you know what happened, right? You know a little about this story. Well, begin taking notes. And the author is Rosa Parks, together with this writer, a famous writer called Jim Haskins. Come in. You're writing. If the author is Rosa Parks, what is the genre?
Autobiography.
Excellent. It's an autobiography. There you go. So it was written by Rosa Parks together with Jim Haskins. Why do you think she wrote it together with someone else? Why, okay? They what? But what does the color have to do with the writing it together? Daniel? To have another person's point of view, another reason. This is an autobiography. Humberto?
Trying to give more ideas.
Was Rosa a writer?
No.
She wasn't a writer, that, dear? Anybody? Her occupation?
I think she is studying.
Well, I don't know exactly if she studied or not, but she was a...
As far as I remember, she was a journalist or reporter.
No, she was not a journalist. She was a seamstress. Who knows what that is? Seamstress. Nobody?
No.
People who make clothes. People who sew, who make clothes. So she dedicated to making clothes, okay? So she was not a writer. And after this event, I forgot to ask you, do you know exactly about which years this situation happened, the one of the bus? What century? The 1800s, the 1900s? 1800s. Last century, the 1900s. At the beginning, middle, at the end? It was in 1955. The situation was in 1955. She was a seamstress, and she was, after this event, she became very famous. Before that, she was just a seamstress. She was not a famous person. But after this event, she became so famous, and years later, she decided to write her own story. And as she was not a writer, she needed a writer. She needed someone to help her write properly. So in many cases, when famous people write their biographies, that is an autobiography. They rely on someone who knows to help them write their biography. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, the literary element is the what, Ale? Author's purpose, and the reading strategy, Diego? Okay, did everybody finish writing?
Yes.
The ones who were not here, could you catch up, Erika? Yes, later? Well, thanks. Thank you. Okay, to learn about the author's purpose. What is the meaning of purpose? Eugenia?
The intended of a machine learning
The what, sorry?
the how to
Synonym. What is the purpose? The purpose is the... Somebody else, only Humberto is participating. Come on. What is purpose? Thank you, Juan. Like a reason. Very good. Okay, the author's purpose is the reason for writing that the author has. And this reason or this purpose can have different reasons. These reasons can be different. To entertain, to persuade, to inform, to explain, or a combination of these. Sometimes the purpose is not just one, like to inform. Maybe Rosa Parks wanted to inform, but at the same time she wanted to persuade or to entertain as well, okay? Okay, go ahead. The literary element, author's purpose. Are we ready? And that was not the title. What was the title, guys? What is the first word? From Rosa Parks' My Story. Why do you think it says from? Because she wrote it. It is an autobiography because she wrote it. That's from? Why from? Eugenia?
maybe because since Rosa Parks herself and Jim has kids and
but no, it doesn't have to do with that. Why from? Are we reading the autobiography completely?
No.
Are we?
No.
No, we are reading an excerpt that comes from that autobiography. We are not reading the whole autobiography. That's why it is from. This selection is an extract from the whole autobiography. Are we ready now?
Yes.
Who is not ready yet? Hurry, please. What was the reading strategy?
Analyze social
Malena?
context.
Analyze social context. Ready, everybody? Ready, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Analyze social context. Now, what is context? Raising hands. What is context? Alan?
Like all the text that is in the story.
All the text. When we are talking about some written work, yes, the context is the text that what?
And the story.
The text in the story, okay? How else can we explain context? Only Humberto knows. Daniela?
The information of
The information, you're reading from here. The information that what? Humberto?
Like, it's the information, but it's not like the innocent. It's like the background.
The background, everything around. Context, probably you understand context related to texts because that's the way we have like introduced it to you. Check the context. If you want to understand the word, read the context, right?
and it says text on.
Yes, but the context is not only applied to texts. Context can be about anything or anybody. Context is everything around something or someone. So for example, if we are talking about Betty, Betty has a context. What could be her context? Okay, that is too specific, but in general, what could be her context, Natalia?
The classroom.
The classroom. What else can be Betty's context, Diego? You guys, her classmates, the classroom, her classmates. What else, Karen? Her things, but okay, this is more related to a little brother, like the school, her family, her neighborhood, everything around Betty. That is her context. Okay? Yes, Brenda.
The contamination.
Pollution.
The pollution.
Yes, but is pollution like directly connected to Betty?
No.
It is part of her context, but it is not that direct. Okay. So, in order to understand, we are writing, right?
Yes.
In order to understand some stories or some literary works better, analyzing the social context can help us a lot. Because let's suppose that we didn't know anything about the racial problems that happen in the United States, and we want to read her autobiography. Would we completely understand?
No.
Maybe we could understand some things, or maybe we could infer some things. But could we really thoroughly, completely understand her ideas, what she wanted to tell us? No. Depending on the kind of literary work we are reading, the social context helps in different degrees or in different levels. Let's go back a little to the Orange River Formation. Who remembers the setting? That is a